Well, hey there, native plant enthusiasts. This is Santino, Education Coordinator for Bowman's Wildflower Preserve, coming at you with another quick nature note. Today's native plant highlight that I'm going to showcase really comes into its own and shines in the wintertime, and it's sure to fill your garden or your property, wherever you have it planted, with a beautiful splash of color with its brilliant red berries all winter long. But before I get into this week's highlight, I want to say thank you to everyone who has liked, commented, and subscribed on our previous videos. If you are enjoying this content and want more of it, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. It really does help us out. Go ahead and hit the like button as well. That give us the video a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Being that today's native plant highlight is really going to shine in the wintertime, comment below and let me know what plants bring you joy come the cold winter months. All right, with that out of the way, let's get on to the video. So, as I alluded to, this plant's going to fill your garden with a splash of brilliant red all winter long. And this plant is Winterberry Holly. All right, so Winterberry Holly is one of our native hollies. It has a huge home range. You can find this plant extending all the way from eastern Canada all the way through as far south and west as Texas. Now, unlike its cousins, like the American holly, Winterberry Holly is a deciduous holly. And deciduous means that it's going to lose its leaves in the fall as we approach winter. So like many of our other trees that are losing their leaves and senescing at this time of the year, Winterberry Holly will also undergo that same process, which will mean that come winter, not only will we have bare branches, but we'll have brilliant red berries on those bare branches. How many more bees can I say? So as we look at the leaves of the Winterberry Holly, you can see that they don't look like your traditional holly, right? When we think about hollies, we think about those thick, waxy, almost spiked margin leaves, right? And these are much more akin to a standard deciduous tree. They're very ovate, right? Thin, so they look a little bit different, and that's one of the things to showcase about this plant. All right, so in addition to being deciduous, this plant is also dioecious. And dioecious means that the male flowers and female flowers are going to be found on different plants. So you have your male Winterberry hollies and you have your female Winterberry hollies. Now, if you want your garden filled with this brilliant red color all winter long, you want to make sure that you have both male and female Winterberries on your property. The general rule of thumb is to think about one male for every 10 to 20 female plants. As long as they're nearby, it should work, so you don't need to have your male out in the open. Many folks like to hide the male and really let the female shine with that bright red color. All right. To make things a little bit more complicated, there's a whole bunch of different cultivars. So you want to make sure that the cultivar or the particular male breed is mature and ready to pollinate at the same time the females are. So you got to make sure that also lines up. And if you check with your local nursery where you're purchasing your plant from, they'll be able to tell you that kind of information as well. So in addition, right, to really being beautiful and colorful, this plant is a host plant for a variety of insects, moths, and will host over 45 different species of birds and mammals as well. Or I should say, it provides resources for 45 species of insects, plants, and mammals. So it's a great plant to have on your property and is really filled with wildlife value. The Native Americans used this plant as medicine, and it gave it the common name of fever bush. So that's another thing to note about it. However, it's not advised to take and ingest this plant because despite being a wonderful resource for our local wildlife, it is toxic to humans, which is how it got that name, fever bush. All right. This plant is also naturally deer and pest resistant, so it's another great reason to have it on your property. All right. So with that being said, that was Winterberry Holly. I want to thank all of you for joining me today here on the trail at the new pond. I hope you enjoy it. Remember, if you do, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, comment below what plant brings you joy in the wintertime. And until next time, I want to encourage you all to keep on experiencing what's natural and learn what's native. Take care.